Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Brazil Dianto. So this is our experience about talking to foreigners or tourists from another country. It's been a really fun and enjoyable experience. So before we came to Malioboro, we really have a high expectation. Really have a high expectation because usually Malioboro have a lot of tourists because it was one of the best destination that people can find when they come to Jogja. But when we finally came to Malioboro, it is really disappointing. We are so disappointing. Why? Because there's so hard to find foreigners or tourists. Yes. We walked like around 30 to 40 minutes and we barely found. We're not even found once. It's just really hard for us to find a tourist. It's really struggling. So we're really desperate because we can't even find a tourist. But finally, after walk another 30 to 40 minutes, we came across and we saw from far away there's a woman with blonde hair and really white skin, and I was like, there's no way that is Indonesian people. There's no way. It must be foreign people. And then yeah, I was right. It was an foreign people, and I was like, finally we found one. It's been like an hour we just walk around here and we not find nothing. And I was like, finally we found one. And then I ran to her, and then I was like, excuse me ma'am, are you busy right now? And she was like, no, I'm not busy right now, I'm good. I was like, yes, finally. And I was like, okay, do you speak English? And she was like, yeah, I speak English. I was like, yes, finally we found tourists because it's really hard for us to find one. And she was like, oh yeah, of course. And then I was like, can we have like 5 or 10 minutes with you? Can we have a conversation? Can we have a little bit talk with you? And she was like, yes, we can. We are so happy at that moment because we are struggling to find tourists. And then she was unexpectedly really kind to us. Oh, and it was like, that was a great experience. I thought they were like, no, we are busy. No, we can't talk right now because we are busy. Our expectation is like that. It just make us scared to talk to them. But when we talk to them, it's surprisingly, they are so welcoming. They are so kind. And then we start to talk to her. And I'm asking her, where are you from? And she was like, I'm from France. I was like, oh my God, so far away. What do you do here? And she was like, oh, I'm on my vacation, holiday. And then I was like, oh, how about Jogja? Is it good? Is it a really great time here? And she was like, yes, of course. It's really blah, 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 blah. And we have a really long conversation. We talk about where she lived here, and she asked us, where do we study? And we was like, yeah, we study at UMY, and we are in Arabic language. We study Arabic language, but we have some subject that study about English, especially conversation. So this is our task for talk to tourists or foreign people, and we start to have a very long conversation. We laugh with each other, and it's a really enjoying time. So we talk a lot, and after that I was like, can you give us a score about our language, about our conversation? Can you give us an honest score? And she was like, of course I can. And she just wrote 10. I was like really shocked and surprised. You gave us 10? And she was like, yes, because you are brave to just came out to me and to start talking, and you really try to talk, even you guys not that fluent, but it's okay. And we just like we're just like, wow, thank you so much. It's really meaningful for us. It's really gonna help us and blah blah blah. And she was like, okay, let me get this. And she was like, wrote 10, 10, 10, and she wrote her name, which is really hard to spell. It's really hard to pronounce. It's really hard to pronounce her name. I'm still struggling until now. But after that, we was like, thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great vacation and I wish you the best and blah blah blah. And Mubarak said like, I wish you be successful. And yeah, it was a great experience and a great conversation. After that, we start to walk again, like 10 to 15 minutes, and we found another tourist, another foreigners. But this time, they were a couple. They were engaged, and they were an elderly, older people. And then he just like sit in front of the store, and we came across to him, and I was like, "Excuse me, sir, are you busy right now?" And he was like, "No, I'm not. Can we have a conversation?" Yes. Do you speak English, sir? Yes, but not that good because I am from France. Oh, you're from France too. Oh, we've just met people or a woman from France too, and it was like, oh, that's great. And then we started to talk. We talk about a lot, like what do you do for a living, and we talk a lot. We talk about where do you live here. Oh, I live at Ibis Hotel Ibis, and it was oh great. And then his wife came out from the store, and she was like, oh hello, and I was like hello, and he was like, this is my wife, and we're been married. And I was like, wow, so you guys are engaged, like married? Yes, because he the first one to start the conversation about married. That's why I asked them, oh, how many years you've been engaged, married? And she was like 40 years. And I was like, wow, what a wonderful couple. And then blah blah blah. And after that, they give us a score, and of course they give us a 10 too, because they really appreciate us for start to talk to them with a start to talk to them bravely. And then after that, we just walk away by saying have a nice day, blah blah blah. And then we found another man, and he was from France too. These three people, everyone from France. And we're like, oh my god, how is this even possible? And then, but this man is black, so we are really curious about where he originally from. And we ask him, excuse me, sir, can we have a real conversation? Are you busy? Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not. I can't get, and then blah, blah, blah. So we talk for a couple minutes. And finally, I asked him, like, where are you from, like, originally? And he was like, oh, I'm from Africa. But I born and raised at France. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting thing. It's really interesting thing. So I was like, we have a conversation, and this man is really kind to us, really kind. And he was like, he said to us like, we can have a conversation like 20 minutes. Yeah, I can do that. I was like, okay. And then we talked a lot, and then after that, we asked him for give us a score, and he also gave us a 10. So my conclusion is, tourists are really kind. They're really welcoming. They're really a good person. So don't be scared to talk to them, because they know where they are now. They are at another people's country, so they have to be kind. So it's really great experience. It's really wonderful experience. I really enjoy the conversation, and that's my experience. And after this, my friends Mubarak and Jibal will talk about them. We'll talk about their experience. Thank you.
My experience talking with a tourist from France in Malioboro, Yogyakarta, Indonesia. I was very happy and very excited to talk with a tourist from France. Her name is Stanley. It was a fun and interesting experience. She told something about her country, France. She also said that Indonesia, especially Yogyakarta and Bali, are very, very beautiful. And of course, Indonesian people are very kind and very friendly. This conversation helped me uh, practice in my English and made me more confident. And I hope I can meet and talk with more tourists in the future.
The experience today was very fun. The tourists were very friendly. I talked to a tourist from France. He was kind and wanted to talk with us. Before we thought they were not friendly, but they were friends. That way were very nice and open to us. It was a great experience. Okay.